1st of January 2023. It's 9:40 a.m. I've already entered a position, Nifty, since it's the expiry today. Tomorrow is a holiday. So I've entered the 18200C and the 17900P at 3.5 and 3.35 rupees. We've expanded close to a point now since the market has fallen drastically since the open, and it's fallen 0.5% today. The IB is also up. Just a second. I use two monitors trade, so this is the one where I use the terminal on, and I record the session too. So yes, the IV is up about 2%, and that's the reason my gain is 1 point down now, a little more than 1 point down, and we're also heading down. So if the premiums on 18150C and the 17900P come close, I will adjust again. I will actually not mind having a slightly bearish position today, because if this low is taken out, we can see a drastic downfall. So yes, currently I don't plan on doing that. If this premium spikes to about 5 points, then I will probably go ahead and make the shift. Yes, this downfall was quite called for because of the budget coming in, and yes, we always have a high risk situation before the budget, and then once the budget is done, we again have the IB basically collapses after that. Nonetheless, we plan on staying far off and collect about 8 to 10 points today. Today isn't a day where today isn't one of those days where you go aggressive, because it's also the monthly expiry. You can see today is the last expiry of the month. It's anyway going to be very volatile, and the upcoming event is going to make it even more volatile. So yes, let's see how it goes. Okay, so it's 10:30 and we are already down almost 0.5%. And I exited from all my positions because of this. So there's no point fighting this market. The VIX climbed up to almost 8%. Now it's slightly lower, but there's no point fighting this expiry at this point. I might enter a little later at about 12 or 12:30 and take away about 3 points on each leg, and try to close about barely positive, or try to recover a little bit of my losses towards the end. So yes, as expected, because of the budget, or there's also the low of these 2 days was broken over here, and we could see a big fall. Yes, this was more or less called for, no denying it. But yes, I'm a little upset myself because I did not cut my losses a little earlier. But they couldn't. There wasn't a lot of things I could do during this downfall. It was just a streamlined downfall with just one green candle, 5 minute point, and after this it was just pure carnage. Yes, it's okay. We will come back a little later and then do the rest. Yes. So I decided to push off a little on the quantity. I'm trading a little less quantity than before. I do not have any hedges. At one point, this hedge was trading at about 7 rupees, 7 rupees. Here, if you can see it on 5 minutes, made a high of about 6.9 rupees. So yes, the markets have fallen drastically now. Nifty chart has a trend line that I believe is coming from on top, but yes, we can't really say that will be it. But yes, it has taken support at this point and is hovering over here. And yes, the VIX was up about 12% at the time. It's down to 7.4%. That's a good thing. Yes, so I will be taking this home, but yes, I should not be making anything today. I won't be making anything today. It will be only 500 rupees, which would be taken away by charges. But yes, that too, you cannot really guarantee. Hopefully, the market does not make any drastic moves anymore because I'd recovered a lot of my losses on this pullback, but then this 60-point red candle took away everything that I had made. This was a very harsh candle. I was 4.5k negative at one point, then I was up about, I was not up, I was down again 2.5k, and then we reached down again to about 3.9, and now we are at 3.6. Nothing much. There is absolutely no decay in the market, but yes, we will keep pushing with a lower quantity. With a lower quantity, my risk appetite slightly increases. I can hold for a bit longer than with the 550 quantity, but yes, let's see.
All right, EOD, 4 minutes into averaging. What a day. So, as you know, I was about 4.5k negative almost throughout the day. My PNL ranged at about uh, uh, that PNL. But yeah, I was up 3.5k at one point, and then I dropped back to 4.5k, and then I was back to 2 point minus 2.9k, and then 4 point minus 4.5k again. So this kept happening throughout the course of the market. Like you can see over here, the market was not forgiving whatsoever. What a day. First, we had a mega fall where I ended up making a 4.5k loss, especially in this particular candle. And then we saw a pullback, but we could not capitalize on this pullback. And then over here, we traded. But then it wasn't an easy day of trading, I would say. It was a very tough day for trading today. Like, it was especially at moments like these where the candle, the entire candle, the 5 minute candle over here was here. It looked like a breakdown because it broke this low, but then it turned around completely within the last minute of the candle and then made this big candle. So it basically took out my SL over here and it took out my SL over here. The same thing happened multiple times towards the course. When I took a strangle around here, it went close to the bottom. The premiums were spiking because of the VIX. See the VIX was also a big ass roller coaster today. So we had spikes every now and then. Every time the markets approached this level, the VIX kept spiking. And then it wasn't like the calls were forgiving either. The calls also kept spiking at places like this. And then we had a decent PNL. I was positive, almost positive. It was plus 100 rupees at about this point, and then this candle came in, and then we had to shift our calls lower. There was no problem until this point at about 3 p.m. So what happened at 3 p.m. is that I'll show you the orders. At 3 p.m. at 3:01 exactly, my SL of a strike that was trading at about point about I think 1.7, 1.5. My SL got taken on top. I'll show you the charts. So if you see, it spiked to 2.7 exactly. Probably my bad. I shouldn't have kept SL, but that's not all. It took my SL at 3:1, 3 minutes, not 3 minutes 1 second. It took my call SL. 3 minutes 15 seconds. It took my put SL. So both my SLs were taken. It was a perfect case of SL hunting. It went up and it straight went down. And now all of those strikes are going to zero. You see, 17,850 is almost going to zero. 17,950 is also almost going to zero. So yes, although this is not a bad PNL, this is hardly 0.16% of my entire capital. So this isn't a bad day. I will also have a lot of charges today. Charges will be slightly high because placed quite a few orders, but this too is okay. The day was ruthless. The markets were ruthless. There was absolutely no free lunch whatsoever. There was there was absolutely no mercy for the traders today. So yes. Anyways, I've planned on not trading up till 2nd of February. So I will see you all straight after the 2nd or on 2nd for the expiry on Thursday. I will not be trading the Nifty expiry on 31st of January on because there'll be volatility much like this day on this day too because of a finance minister giving out the budget on 2nd of February. So yes, see you all next time.